So the stated purpose of the Muslim Brotherhood, which America became aware of in 2008, when the evidence came out in the Hamas Holy Land Foundation trial here in Dallas, was that the Muslim Brotherhood's stated mission is to destroy the United States of America from within. Well, we made this movie to stop them, because up until now, no one else has stopped them. The federal government hasn't done it. The military hasn't done it. So there's two words you need to understand if you're going to understand Islam. One is hijra. Hijra means immigration jihad, and that comes from by example from what Muhammad did when he was kicked out of Mecca and how he took over Medina. That was immigration jihad. It's what you're seeing throughout Europe. It's what you saw 2 days ago in Spain, and it's what's happening here. And the other word you need to understand is taqiyya. And taqiyya means to lie and deceive in order to further jihad. So that's the two of these things that we're dealing with right now. And the reason the movie is called Remember the Alamo, Don't Sharia My Texas, is because I've been fighting against the Muslim Brotherhood for 19 years, ever since we ran into jihadis in West Texas on the border that the Sinaloa cartel was bringing in. They had threatened to cut off my friend's wife's head when she reported him to law enforcement. So we staged on that ranch for 2.5 days with 5 different agencies, and we stayed there till the current danger had passed. Like I said, they had threatened to cut her head off and take it back to Chihuahua. We thought that they shouldn't do that. So that got me working with the task force out of the Department of Defense, put together by Rich Higgins and led by a man named John Guandolo. And we've been working together now for 19 years. We've had very good success. We stopped the Council on American Relations in the intelligence profession. We believe that they are the propaganda arm of the Muslim Brotherhood. And 11 years ago, they tried to bully my daughter's school district, our school district, my daughter's school, into putting Sharia law into the school district. And they were going to use that as precedent for the rest of the country. But they didn't understand that they came into a little cowboy town where I had already been doing this for several years, had worked with the task force out of DOD. The head of the school board escaped from Iran, so he knew what their game plan was. So we rallied the churches together. We spoke at the town council, and when we came to the school board meeting, we laid out who the Muslim Brotherhood is, what their stated mission is to stop, to destroy America from within, how CARE is their press arm, and what Sharia law is, and how they had just put Sharia law on our kids, and our kids wouldn't even be able to draw Jesus at Christmas in a manger, because Sharia law says you can't only not just draw Muhammad, you can't draw any of the prophets. So 5-0, the school board came together, liberals and conservatives, and they kicked CARE out of the school district. CARE came back, said, we're going to sue you. We said, bring it on. And they backed down like bullies do when you punch them in the nose. Winning peacefully, how we did in that school district, is the model that we're going to use to win Texas. We win Texas, that'll be an example for the rest of the country. And they have to take down Texas, because they believe if they take Texas, they take the United States of America. Yeah. And if we had more than 4 minutes, we could go into what's been happening here in Texas. It's just absolutely insane.